So today I'm with Pablo. Pablo, how old are you?
29.
Pablo, I asked you if you're out here lost in the streets of Phoenix, and you told me no.
Yeah, I'm not lost. I have a home, but I'm still addicted to pills.
How long have you been using blues?
About 4 years now, on and off.
And how did you get started with blues 4 years ago?
I started with complications in my stomach. I went to a doctor. He prescribed me Percocet 5s, and I had withdrawals, and they stopped it. They stopped it from the hospital from giving me pills. So I went to the streets and I started buying, and then my how would I say it? Like, my dosage went higher and higher and higher. So it got me to fentanyl. It got me to fentanyl, and that's where I'm at right now. I'm addicted.
So your doctor prescribed Percocets, like, prescription pills
Yeah.
to help with the pain for whatever you were experiencing, and then obviously they cut you off. They can't give them to you forever, but you were already addicted, so you had to come out to the streets to get them.
Yeah, there was. It's more harder to get into a place to get help, so they just cut me off, and it was. I was trying to get into a place to get help with my withdrawal, and they couldn't help me fast enough. So I came to the streets and I was buying it. So by the time they were helping me, my addiction was growing higher and higher each day.
Pablo, what's it gonna take for you to get sober, to get off these pills? What do you have to do?
I would say, like, more resources. It's more of you can get as much help as you want, but I feel like it's in you if you want to quit and get it over with, like, and move on with your life. If you want to be stuck in this phase forever and see how much I have been through or anybody else has been through, or do you want to get done with this and just move on in life and have a better life than this, because it's not a good life.
Are you there yet, or are you not yet? You're almost there.
I'm almost there. I've been having talks with my family, and I'm trying to get to a sober place that will help me get over this. I'm at that point, though. I think I've been through enough already, and it only takes a little bit for you to be on addiction to get to that limit.
What have you lost to addiction?
I have lost a lot. I lost family, friends. I've lost a lot of my health has been bad. I burned myself. I lost my toes from passing on the concrete. I have lost a lot. I felt like I lost a lot, like, within me too, like, just myself. I have lost myself. I'm not the same person I was before, and a lot of people tell me too that your happiness and everything, it goes away, and I don't want to be like that my whole life. I want to feel happy. I want people to be around me happy, to feel safe, that, the old me, not the addiction me.
I saw you limping, and you mentioned some burns. What happened?
I was getting high on Percocet or fentanyl, and I went and I smoked a tray of blues, and I passed out, and it was in the summer, and I blacked out. Like, I don't even remember walking around or anything. I had shoes on at the time. I remember that. It was summer. I went to go sit down. I smoked a tray. I passed out, and I was laying in the bare street, and I burned myself. I was there for about 3 hours in about 170-degree concrete or gravel, and I burned myself, and my toes, my knees, everything were black. I had about 15 surgeries. My toes were all amputated. I had 2 skin grafts. I've been through a lot. Like, I'm still going through a lot right now.
So that happened last summer?
Yes.
And they had to amputate all of your toes?
All the toes. They were pretty black. There was no movement in them no more.
So you were laying face down on the concrete?
I would say I was moving, but I can't remember because I was so high. I don't remember anything. I didn't even feel the burns until I started withdrawing, and then I felt the burns. But
You felt the burns when
when I started withdrawing in the hospital, I didn't feel the burns when they were actually happening until I was in the hospital withdrawing.
Because you were high off of pills, right?
Yes.
You were numb.
Yeah,
Couldn't feel anything.
Yeah, I couldn't feel anything at all. I literally was like bare. I was bleeding and not feeling anything because how high I was on pills.
Man, and you know, I saw you limping, and I'm like, you know, he must have had an accident recently, not a year ago.
Yeah.
So do you think you'll be limping for the rest of your life?
Yeah, I will.
Because
Yeah.
lack of balance, because your
My
toes?
lack of balance and how bad they are, like I'll limp for the rest of my life. I got wounds on my knees that were pretty bad. Like my skin was all the way tore back to my bone.
So the heat, it was 107 degrees that day.
Yeah.
The concrete was
The-
like an
the-
oven.
The concrete, it was about probably like 105, 110. The asphalt was about like 160, 170 degrees.
170.
Yeah, I had like third degree burns, and I was on the street for about 3 hours before the ambulance came to grab me. I had about like maybe about 30 more minutes, 40 more minutes in before I would have went into shock of burning.
Did you wake up, or did somebody find you, or the ambulance just approached? Somebody called the ambulance.
No, someone called the ambulance, and like I said, I don't remember anything that really happened. They said I was fighting them, telling them to get away from me. I woke up in the ICU. When I came back to remembering stuff, I was tied to the bed. Then they told me everything that happened, that they picked me up out on the street. They showed me my legs. They told me I had third degree burns and that I would need surgery. I went to get surgery done, and they took 3 toes, then they took the rest, and then they started peeling skin off, and they took a lot from my legs. Like, I have been through some pretty bad pain, and I still deal with the pain. No pill or nothing can help the pain that I go through right now. I'm addicted to pills. That's what's sad. I'm addicted to pills, and it still won't help this kind of pain that I'm going through.
So you lost so much, your toes, your balance, some of your skin on your legs, your knees.
Yeah.
But you're still out here, right? Like
Yeah,
the
I'm
pill,
still
what
out
caused it was the pill, and you're still out here
Yeah.
chasing the pill.
Yeah, I'm still chasing.
That's addiction, right?
Yeah. It's a pretty bad addiction. Like, it's pretty bad. I could say I could deal with it better, but I'm still addicted to it no matter what. Like, even though it doesn't help my pain that I'm in, I'm still addicted to it. Like, I'm still going and chasing, knowing that it's not taking away what I'm going through.
Wow. What advice would you give to young people? They're at home, they're confused. Somebody offers them pills. Hey, try this. What should they say?
I would say always say no. I mean, it's like they say, it's easier said than done. But look at what people go through. There's a lot of people out here using the restroom and on the rocks, and people limping, all this stuff. It's not worth it. Losing family, losing friends, not having a girlfriend, boyfriend, not having a future. It's not worth it. $1 is not worth your life, and that's the cost of a pill nowadays. It's $1, and it's not worth it.
Pablo, there's candy is more expensive than these pills.
Yeah.
That's why I'm seeing 13, 14, 15. I just literally 30 minutes ago,
Yeah.
I ran into a 16-year-old out here.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, dude, what are you doing, man? You're too young. I know, bro. Yeah, I know. I just, I can't talk to you because I don't want my mom to see my face.
Yeah.
16 years old. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Sad, right?
Sad.
If these pills have done this to you, you're a grown man.
Yeah.
What can it do to a 16-year-old?
It does a lot. It can kill you.
Absolutely.
It's a little salt grain can kill you. It's so dangerous. It's not worth it. It's at that age, there's way more to life. Right now I'm 29 and there's so much in life, and I feel very low about myself that I'm addicted to it still. And I had to find a way to get off because it's not worth it. And each day I pray to get off of it. It's not worth it.
The Virgin Mary that you have on your neck, brother,
Yeah.
she's crying, right? Tears. It's a really sad story. You've lost so much. You're really young. But here's the good part, is that you're so young that you can start a whole new chapter in your life.
Yeah.
Everything you've lost, family and time and creating good memories,
Yeah.
you can still have that.
Yeah.
But you have to decide. You're obviously a strong guy to put up with all this pain and all this stuff this past year.
Mm-hmm.
So you can overcome anything, including
Yeah.
this addiction. Don't let it beat you. Beat it, okay?
Yeah.
So Pablo, I believe in you. I have faith in you. Thank you very much for relaying your story, sharing your story. This story is going to impact somebody, and somebody's going to decide not to try blues because of you sharing your story. So you should be proud. Your family should be proud. Thank you very much. I'm going to give you my card with my number on it so you can call me if you ever need a right of treatment or somebody to talk to, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Pablo. Stay blessed, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you.